Hello everybody, welcome back to Dad Plays Minecraft. I'm JD, and today we're looking at an absolutely amazing seed for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I've not seen something like this ever. What this seed is Silent Whisperer. He is quite well known to Bedrock players, being on Truly Bedrock and doing a lot of really great tutorials. But let's find out what this seed has. This is the view when you spawn in. Let's look around here and see what exactly there is. You can see lots of mountains. Mountains define this seed. There are so many incredible mountains. A lot of gravel mountains. A lot of these amazing valleys as well. And the ocean. There's ocean everywhere. And can you see that in the distance? That's right, Mega Taiga near spawn. You see, this seed has the most expansive Mega Taiga biome I have ever seen in a seed. It's incredible. And lots of taiga forest. I can definitely say that there's a lot of taiga forest. But this seed is defined by all the mountains, the amazing Mega Taiga biome right over there, the ocean, some amazing locations to build. You just have to see. I'll show them to you. And I couldn't believe how many mineshafts I found in ravines. So stay tuned and you will be able to see where all of those are. First of all, let's look around spawn. Just over there is spawn, but right here you can just see how many trees there are. The Mega Taiga, or I should say giant tree biome, is truly incredible. It goes on for so long to the northeast and east of spawn. It's just humongous, easy to get lost in. This is just a taste of the mountains you get near spawn, including this neat little overhang. This area has some great potential to build in with this plains here. Lots of forest, and a split ravine. This one even has a waterfall from the river. Pretty nice. A little bit farther from spawn, next to these amazing mountains and this little lake, we have a taiga village perched up on a hill. A little bit of an overhang here too. It seems pretty nice. There's another lake over there too, and a plains biome in the distance. Now on to the northwest, which is defined by a lot of ocean. We have these amazing mountains and waterfall right next to a plains village. These lucky pillagers have a great view. They even have their own swimming pool. Look at those mountains. They're very lucky. Here's one of our first locations of a place I would love to build a base. Right in these mountains, we have this hidden valley, and I think this would be wonderful to build in. It's right next to the ocean as well, so there is a way, I believe, out this way. But if we go this way, look what we have. It's another plains village. And this has a great setting, I think. Looks beautiful around here. And there is a swamp nearby. Just right over there. Now, heading to the ocean, we have this cluster of 5 underwater ruins. And less than 200 blocks away, this cluster of 7 underwater ruins. That's a lot in a small area. In the same general area, right next to these amazing mountains, we have this shipwreck, and there's another ruin right there. But if we head this way, oh, look at that. You see that? That's yet another shipwreck. Well, what do you know? We have 2 shipwrecks and 12 or more underwater ruins. Actually, there's one nearby, I believe. Now, heading to the northeast, you can already see there's a bit of mega taiga over there. Right here, there's an underwater ravine that cuts right into an island. But just over here, we have a partially exposed shipwreck. Along with the mega taiga biome, the northeast is absolutely littered with ravines, like this one, and this is the first one we have with an exposed mine shaft, right next to some lava. Be careful there. And this has some lapis. But that's not it. Right at the edge of the mega taiga, we also have this one. And, well, you look at this. It's another exposed mine shaft. There's also this ravine, and this skinny one filled with caves. This one is great for exploring. And in the forest is another skinny one. And yet another one in the forest. The northeast is just littered with ravines. And just on the doorsteps of the mega taiga, we have a taiga village. That's not all. Let's go take a look down here because there is something nice to see. So it's kind of hard to find. This village looks a little bit hidden, and finding the bell, not so easy. But hello. Yeah. There's he's not supposed to be in here. Yeah. There's a mine shaft down here. On to the southeast, which happens to be my favorite part of this seed. We still have mega taiga, but we have some absolutely incredible locations that would be great for building bases. But we also have a lot of ravines, including this one, which has yet another exposed mine shaft. Let's take a look. What's in here? Blast protection, feather falling, punch. Not bad. This area looks like a great place to set up. All these mountains, the plains, and some forest. Right over there. But yet another one of these. Because look, we have another mine shaft. Sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. Back to the mega taiga, we have another ravine. This one's a little bit different, because if we go to one end, I believe it's in this direction, guess what we find? It's a spawner, a zombie spawner, but there are no chests. This is a very small dungeon. In this beautiful setting, these mountains and the plains, we have this ravine, and, oh, what do you know? It's another plains village. But, you know, that's not everything. Because just on the other side of this village, go past the swamp, we have our final ravine. That's right. But you still have to see the amazing scenery, which you can build lots of great bases in. With the mega taiga nearby, and this incredible plains area, which is begging for development. Just take a look at these mountains. That one looks pretty interesting. But if you just go over here, we have probably one of the most desolate areas that, you know, I've never seen anything like this. Just go right in here. We have a very interesting mountain there with I don't know what you would call that. But, right in here, this is a mountain pass that would just seem absolutely perfect to build things like, oh, I don't know, statues and things like that. It just goes all the way through onto the other side of the mountains. Isn't that just incredible? But not only that, take a look at this. This is crazy. This mountain is completely hollow. Have you ever seen anything like this? And now one of my favorite spots in this seed, with this lake and this nice open plains area. We have some absolutely incredible mountains. I love this. Even have over here some floating rocks. Now, I mentioned earlier that this would be a great place for fantasy or dark fantasy. Oh yeah, floating rocks, there's plenty of them. Magic. But not too far away, near those same two floating rocks, we have an amazingly located pillager outpost. And finally, on to the southwest, which has a lot of swamp. We have these absolutely crazy rock formations by this swamp. But just on the other side of this mountain, we have another ravine, and right by the swamp is this great village. It includes a blacksmith. I should mention that this swamp is extensive. It's huge. Not too far from those crazy rock formations, there's yet another ravine. This one is in the swamp, and that's kind of ugly water. Doesn't look very nice. And near the only coral reefs I've managed to find, this is the only warm water I've seen, we have a shipwreck and a ruin right next to each other. The southwest also has some amazing potential base locations. Just down the coast from spawn, which is over there, we have this hidden valley. It's completely enclosed on all sides. Be very difficult to get in and out, but a great place to build. Another beautiful location to build is right here. You got forest, you've got mountains, you have a swamp back there, you even have a couple of waterfalls, and plenty of open space. And finally, before we head to the Nether, we have this great gravel mountain valley. It would be wonderful for mines. You got a cave down there, a waterfall, lots of mountains, including this floating one. We are back at spawn, so let's find out what's in the Nether. I have not seen this yet. So, as we come out of the portal into the Nether, looks like we've got caverns, and oh, it's open over here. Pretty nice. So what can we find nearby? Looks like a great big lava lake. Ah, plenty of magma. But is there anything of interest really close by? Oh, what do you know? There it is. There is a fortress. Well, that's a pretty lucky spawn, and whoa, will you take a look at that lava fall. Not too bad, and it looks like it's a fairly good-sized fortress. I'll let you discover what's inside. This has got to be the best Mega Taiga seed I have ever seen. I absolutely love this, and I would love to build in it, especially in some of those areas that I showed you earlier. And all of those ravines with the mineshafts, that's just amazing. Let me know where you would like to build in this seed, and you can let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more amazing seed videos, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time.